SKALD against the Black Priory. Dark Priory, Black Priory, same thing. Anyways, we are gonna settings. Enter map autosave, rest autosave, difficulty, normal. Current difficulty of the game. Normal mode is the game's intended difficulty setting. There's only very limited artificial smoothing of certain dice rolls. No encumbrance disabled. So, okay, so there's a whole bunch of ways to make things. Ignore food disabled. Yeah. So, full screen, yeah. Windowed mode scale 3. VSync on. Classic console. Okay, fancy lighting enabled. Woo. Weather effects enabled, obviously. Controls. I have a feeling it'll teach us how to do a lot of this. And you can change the font and the color. That's cool. Keeping it as it is right now. Would this be EGA or VGA style? It'd very much be VGA. EGA was limited in colors, I think. VGA was 256 colors. I think? Actually, now that you say it, I think it's VGA. But... New game. Choose a visual style. Default is recommended. This can be customized in the settings menu. We're going to keep all this. Continue. Welcome to the character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play. Okay. We're going to do normal. Normal mode is the game's intended difficulty setting. There's only very limited artificial smoothing of certain dice rolls. Class. Wait. Attribute rolls 1, player rerolls 1, enemy rerolls. Okay. Combat heal disabled. If enabled, the party will heal fully after each combat. Yeah, no, fuck that. Okay. Select. So there's encumbrance limits. There's you can die. The main PC can never die in combat if this is... So this is disabled, obviously. Ignore food, so we have to pay attention to food. No trash mobs disabled. Okay. So we're going to select... Next, select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. You know we're going with a mage. You know EGA had more dull colors. Is it stuttering? Is it your app? Probably your app, I think. I don't know. We haven't dropped any frames, so... Battle Magos is a Magos specializing in the destructive spells of the Fire Magic School. Unlike other Magi, they also get access to a few basic combat-related feats and may wear light armor. Main attribute for this class is Intellect. So, Guild Magos is a spellcaster who can develop all different arcane spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat-related feats. The main attribute for this class is Intelligence, probably what we're going to be. Hierophant, a cleric who can develop all the different divine spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat-related feats. Hospitaller is a cleric who serves as a frontline healer. Well-armed and armored, they can stand their ground against overwhelming foes while also getting access to the highest tiers of body magic school. Officer is a skilled warrior who serves as a force multiplier through the tactical skills. Issuing orders across the battlefield, they vastly improve the performance of their fellow party members. Main attribute is Strength. Ranger is a warrior specializing in ranged combat with access to limited nature magic. Thief is a rogue who uses stealth to set up devastating backstab attacks, and the one we missed, Arms Master, is just the basic warrior, I think. Does not have a specialized feat tree. Instead, the Arms Master has access to all combat-centered feat trees, and they start with extra development points to represent their martial expertise. That's cool. We're going to be a Guild Magos. Select a background. Backgrounds add points and skills, influence, starting conditions, and narrative content. A courtier, you spent your time kissing noble arses, has made you a master of navigating the cutthroat politics of the Imperial Lay Courts. What are we gonna be? We could be an acolyte, a courtier, a criminal, an ex-legionary, fortune's fool. You have unnaturally good luck and seem to find much more gold than others after combat. A guilder, a noble, a sailor, a savant, deluxe edition of class. I bought the deluxe DLC. You're a very fast learner and advance more rapidly through levels. Maybe we should be a savant. Scout, sellsword, street rat, riff raff, street rat thug. Punch first, ask questions later. You have perfected the noble art of solving problems with brute force. Vagabond. Having spent most of your teenage years on the road, you're a free spirit with no allegiance to any one person or place. Drifting from place to place, you go where there is work, food, and a warm bed to be had. Or a wildling. As the light of civilization fades, the vast wilderness of the Empire encroach on the civilized folk. Thankfully, you don't count yourself among those. The sky is your temple, and the howling of wolves your litany. I think we're going to be a savant. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your characters mechanically. So, our primary is intellect. Mental acuity, recall, and analytical skill. This attribute focuses on crafting and lore. It's our main attribute. Agility is a measure of hand-eye coordination, nimbleness, and dexterity. This attribute influences stealth, thievery, crit chance, Bodhi's meowing in the hallway, initiative, range to hit, and dodge. Presence, a character's ability to read and react to the surrounding environment and people. Ranks 1, total 1. This attribute influences awareness, diplomacy, healing, and willpower. Fortitude is what? How tough and resilient a character is. So let's give a little bit to that. And an extra point to presence, because why not? But I want to make intellect 4. Vitality's only 10. So I have 10 hit points? Fortitude plus 8. Oh. I can make it... Oh, God. It drops down to 6. Wounds is 9. They represent serious injury to the character. Wounds are much harder to recover for characters, typically requiring bed rest. The body seems to be better now after an update. Good. Attunement describes a character's magical energy and determines how many spells can be cast. Attunement refills fully when the character rests in a camp. Note that different classes use different root abilities for attunement. This is intellect plus 16. With level being plus 4 for a total of 20. Okay. So, here, lore is what? General knowledge uses intellect. Here, we'll put an extra point in that. Survival. Used to forage for food, navigate difficult overland terrain, and also determines a character's general knowledge of nature. I'll put 1 extra. Lore, I'm going to give myself more. Diplomacy, give a little bit. Use the lie, bargain, or sway others in negotiations. Influences prices at merchants. Crafting. Used when creating items at crafting stations. So give ourselves a +1 to that. Or the ability to notice small details and hidden things. Awareness 2 is 2. Fuck. Really hard to figure out what I want to do. Bet we can't put it all in dance like Realms of Arcania. You know, I still haven't played those, but I do own them. These are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points in them to gain benefits and new abilities. To gain spellcasting abilities, you must purchase ranks in the relevant Violet feat tree. More spells can be learned by studying spell tomes that you acquire as you adventure. Where's the Violet? Arcane spellcasting touched by the reticulum. I have 11 points. How do I add? Air magic initiate, earth magic, or fire? Want to do earth? Where's water? Increases my attunement. Touched by the reticulum, increase spell aptitude. There. You have to click on it. Activated spellcasting. Arcane font increases attunement. This increases your sorceress initiate, increases crafting. Air magic expert. I'm gonna do an air. Okay, so if you right click, you can remove one. You can remove. Okay. Air magic. 3 ranks require for air magic focus. Learn 2 spells from the air magic tier. want to just do air magic the whole time? There. Increases my attunement. What is this? Increases your lore. Increases attunement again. Increases crafting. Increases spell aptitude. What is spell aptitude? Like, we know fire is going to be damaging magic, but at what point do we want to be all like, yo, let's be a different kind of mage? Because other people are going to be... It's just like, what? Like, maybe we should just do earth or fire? I don't know. Um, 3 ranks increases your lore. 6 ranks increases spell burn. Spell burn maneuver. Cooldown 3 turns. Timiest move equivalent targets self. Targets the character themselves. Deals 1 to 4 plus magical aptitude. God damn it. Damage of fire. Magical. Restores 3 to 6 attunement. So it deals damage to you to gain more spellcasting abilities. I mean, that sounds kind of cool. Could also just do this. Increases spell aptitude. What is spell magical aptitude? Magical aptitude scored is added to the numerical value of spells such as the amount of damage dealt or vitality healed. So attunement's how much you can cast. Aptitude is how powerful you are. Oh, that's different. No more there. So what if I just get rid of that? But that, then I have 3 air spells. Don't have ranks. Wait, what's fire magic focus mean? +1 fire magic tier. Fire magic tier. The value of this attribute indicated the highest spell tier of fire magic may spell you may cast. Okay. Sure, let's do this. Pick 2 new fire magic tier 1 spells to learn. Aura of Flame, Flaming Fist, Fire Warrior. What's Mark of Illumination? I want to know what it is. There we go. Right-clicking worked on that. That's really weird. I'm intuitively clicking on things, and it's just picking. So, 2 attunement. Oh, Cascade 8. What is Cascade? Each spell has a cascade difficulty. When casting a spell, the caster tests their spell aptitude test against the cascade difficulty of the spell. If they succeed, they get to take another action. If they fail, their turn ends. This allows the casters to chain spells together. A caster can cascade a number of spells together equal to their max cascade attribute. Adds condition illuminated. It creates light. What is Fire Warrior? Targets the character themselves. Adds fortified strength, lesser frenzy. I don't care about that. Flaming Fist. Targets an opponent or ally adjacent. Deals 4 to 8 magical... oh, it's only adjacent. Targets all opponents and allies in the aura target area. It costs 15 attribute points. It's an aura. What is an aura? I don't know if I like these spells. But it's so expensive. 6 cascades. 15 attunement. Oh, fucking hell. So this is an area-wide spell. This is an adjacent-only spell. Okay. Confirm. Pick new air magic spells. Steel Breath. Magic Missile! Targets any opponent anywhere on the battlefield. Deals 1 to 4 magical damage. Mark of Blurring. Blink. Target the character themselves. Adds conditions. Lesser haste, lesser invisibility. Mark of Blurring. Targets the character themselves. Adds condition blurred. +2 to dodge. Lasts until the end of combat. Steel Breath. Targets any opponent anywhere on the battlefield. Adds conditions fearful, disrupted, and mute. Mute. That's interesting. It's also 10 attunement. This is 4 attunement. It's a good defensive spell. This one, lesser haste. What does haste do? +3 to movement. But then also gives you invisibility. Should I use Blink? Steel Breath seems good, but Blink seems like the better defense option. And it's 4 attunement. Confirm. Finalize your character by editing their appearance. Gender, male. Female. We're not doing Leora. Don't even. How bigger a party you gotta create? We don't have to create the party. We only have to create ourselves, I believe. Portrait 2. Portrait 11. This must be a deluxe portrait. Isaac's gonna be upset if I don't pick a bear. Whoa. I mean, he's kind of a bear. He was like the demo character, though. I'm gonna pick him. This is me. This is him. Hairstyle. Oh, you get to... Wait. It's the hairstyle of the little model. Really? There. Facial hair. I can barely tell. You can barely see it. Hair color. Here. There. Skin tone. That's fine. Main color. That's for the outfit. Currently, we are air and fire. So we're gonna do a bluish color and then pants be red-ish. Is that something we could do? Like that? It looks like I'm not wearing any pants. Like, what the fuck? Here, we'll do that. Tertiary color of the cape. Can I make the cape red? Then I just look like Superman. Like, what the fuck? Here, let's do brown. What about the main color? Can we change that to something else? I don't know. I kind of like that blue. What about this color? Let's go back to blue. There. Type a name and press continue. Dilly. No Leora. No, Leora's not in this one. Prologue. On the wine-dark raging seas of the Outer Isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed Isle of Idra. Can I click on these? The Outer Isles is a concept. It's a northeasterly archipelago that serves as a midway point between the Gallian Empire and its colonies. Its main port is located on the island of Idra. If you want to know about the Gallian Empire, it's a large but waning empire founded nearly 3,000 years ago by the mythical first emperor, Gallian the Great. Click on it again. Gallian the Great was the first... Oh my god. Well, if you want lore, you got it in the first paragraph. The Gallian's origin, much of his life is surrounded in mystery and apocrypha, but is written, whatever, we're not going to do that. The cursed island of Idra, the main island of the Outer Isles, its main settlement is the port of Horin. Okay, we'll just go with that for now. The Zephyr, the moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Continue. You can press the number buttons, too. Suddenly, something strikes the hull and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and you feel a feeling of unease grow. And a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. You feel a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. That's what I was reading. What the hell? Rise well rested and ready to go. Get up, mouth dry and head pounding. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. What is this gonna affect? Mouth dry and head pounding. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on the deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up to the top and get a bearing on the situation. Be on your way. So WASD moves. What about arrow keys over here? Yeah. Shift highlights everything. That's interactable, I guess. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles and a course is drawn towards an island named Idra. Can you do anything else there? Hold on. You see a desk. Position 720, light level 0.79, stealth -5. So you can... That's interesting. You can highlight... See a chest. Something just struck the ship. Mousing over an interactable object will make a yellow outline appear. Left mouse click to interact with the object, right mouse click to examine it. Holding down shift will highlight an interactable objects in view. Some objects are hidden and won't be highlighted until they are spotted. I don't know if we need that. Why can't I get that? See a pile of straw? Okay. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it. If you're not already done so, you must equip a weapon. Press E to manage your equipment. Clicking an item selects and examines it. Double-click on items to use them. For weapons and armor, this means the item becomes equipped. Equipped items are moved to the relevant equipment slot. Okay. E. Dagger. What is this? Gold. One exit. Okay. Use the dagger. You slip the dagger through a gap in the door and lift the bar that was locking you in. The door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Whoa. Short sword, short bow. Hunting, leather armor's no good for us. Steel helmet. We're gonna take that. We'll take that. I don't know what we should, like, be taking and what we shouldn't be taking. How's my encumbrance? 0 at the moment. Okay, exit. I spotted something. What did he spot? You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their life here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forward. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leaves no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started its life as a common ship rat has now grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sounds behind you and the abominations lunge at you. In combat, characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by using the initiative widget on the left side of the screen. Mousing over the widget makes it pop out. Note that mousing over a name will make that character's outline flash on the battlefield. The widget on the lower right side represents the character's action points. The yellow pips represent movement points. The violet pips represent action points. Those are violet. Oh, they are violet. They look like pinkish red to me, which is kind of like what violet is. You can move a number of tiles each combat equal to your movement points and attacks, but spending attacks to move means you won't be able to attack that turn. This is a good way of moving extra far. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn in most cases. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movement points. Pressing shift in the combat brings up the tactical overlay and makes it easier to see the exact positioning of characters and the underlying grid. In the settings menu, you can toggle the tactical overlay to be always on during the player's turn. Nah. Make ready. Deploy your party. What about the rabid rat, lesser vermin rodent, unaligned and hostile? The rabbit rat's gonna go first. Begin combat. Oh shit! Spells. Flaming Fist. Magic Missile. What about Flaming Fist? You're right here. Cascade. Oh, I can cast again. Magic missile. Ow. Hit me. Wait, am I poisoned already? I'm weakly diseased. Okay. I'm already using all my magic. 3 piercing damage. Here's a dagger. Yeah. Gain 79 experience. Oh boy, rat tails. See nothing of interest. What is all this? It's a crate with potatoes. Oh, you can put out candles? You've contracted a disease from your fight with the rats. You may see what conditions are affecting you by opening the character sheet. Click your portraits or press C to do so. Not all conditions are negative. Negative conditions can often be cured by magic or rest. What are you doing? This disease can be cured by a potion. Pick up and equip the lantern to search the area. And some containers are hidden until your character spots them. Wait. No. Well, how do I... What lantern? This lantern? That is a lantern. Okay. Lantern. There. I spotted something. This barrel that was staring us in the face. Oh, wow. A potion of cure disease. Holy shit, we never knew we'd find this. Consumed. I spotted something. It's another barrel of salt. Oh, I see what it is. There's a ladder. Right there. If you click it, he auto-goes. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Dilly, here at last, growls a rough voice. Who's there? Show yourself. It's Roland. Where are the tides have you been? Below decks planning our landing. Why? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. Did they say why? Only superstitious bilge. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. If we can't land, we lose our shot at the girl. And no one gets paid. Listen here, I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Let's go, for all the good it will do. Wait, there are a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits. We're not, is there a way past them? There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left and we should be able to sneak past them without any trouble. Famous last words. Motioning for you to take the lead, Roland falls in behind you. From above, agitated shouts can be heard. I have to jump away real quick and use the restroom because I started the stream and that's how I function. But I will be back. I am back. Okay. I need to put my wrist wraps back on. And click back on the screen. You've added a new character to your party. Press Q or the character portraits to swap the party leader. Okay. The current leader's attributes are used for tests outside combat, such as awareness or stealth. Familiarize yourself with the attributes and abilities of your party members and have the right character take the lead depending on the circumstances. When a new member joins your party, they level up to your current level. Because of this, we now see a level up icon on your new party member's portrait. This icon will show up whenever a character is ready to level up. So, roll in. Select an entry. Where do we just... L is with a level up. These are the feats derived from your class. What does he have? Arms Mastery, Bred for War. Give him Arms at Mastery. Archery Initiate, Axe Initiate, Club Initiate, Shield Initiate, Sword, Two-Handed. What do we want him to be? Here, click reset. Then exit. No. The hell? So if you press escape, it goes back to the title, but if you click continue, it picks up exactly where you left off. By the way, the game's only about 500 megs in size. Like, it's stupid small, like back in the day levels of small. So what is he using? Two-handed sword, Traveler's Guard, studded leather. Oh, this is a cumulative inventory. So I guess we want to keep him on two-handers. I mean, we don't have to, but... Archery, axe, club, shield, sword, two-handed. Heavy weapon accuracy. What is this? Increases athletics. What does athletics do? Used for jump, climb, swim, or sprint. Yeah. Increases toughness. Ability to withstand adverse physical effects such as disease and poison. Tough as nails. Calloused hands. Charger. +1 charge bonus. The character is charging. This bonus is added on top of the base charge bonus. Charge bonus is allowed to the following attacks to hit and damage rolls. Oh. Increases toughness. What is this? Light armor mastery? I don't really... Can we get him on heavy armor mastery? Heavy armor mastery. Increased light armor use. So you have to go through all light armor, then medium armor, then heavy armor? He has 7 points. Ranged accuracy. Increases his toughness there. Second wind. Targets the character, removes conditions with the tag hashtag bleeding. Heals 3 to 6. Magical aptitude. Plus magical aptitude. So not great. Not today! First time you take wound hit point damage each combat, you automatically regain 12 to 18 vitality hit points. What? Describes the amount of damage a character can take before becoming seriously wounded. Jeez. Get one there. Wait. Do I want him to have not today already? Kind of. Save. Alright. Okay, so you see the white thing? If you press Q, it moves up. That's your party leader. So... Wait, does he have a whole nother level? Oh, he has another point to distribute. No, exit that. Not right now. I want to know about his stats, though. Athletics is 7, stealth is 2, survival's 3, thievery is 2. His athletics is 7, that's about it. There's like little to no reason why. But his stealth is what? My stealth is 1, his is 2. So if we try to sneak. Thieves, tools, and gold loot on both. Oh, because, can I take a nap? He said to go through this door. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. The action buttons also map to the numerical buttons. While in stealth mode, the stealth indicator becomes visible. A yellow indicator means you're in danger of being spotted. While your indicator is yellow, it will count down to 0%. When it reaches 0%, you are spotted and will become invisible. Moving in light areas and being close to other characters will make the counter go down very fast. Stick to the shadows and avoid other characters. Your ability to stay hidden is dictated by your stealth skill. Increase your skill to stay hidden for longer. Wearing armor makes it harder to stay hidden. If the indicator turns green, it means you are no longer in danger of being spotted. Spending time in green areas will refill your stealth meter. Okay, so what is stealth? Pass a turn, hide. It's 3. Get it. The sailors stare at you wide-eyed and terrified. Dead Emperors is coming for us, it whispers to me. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Can I... Diplomacy versus 10? The problem is our leader is the guy that was good at stealth and not good at diplomacy. Diplomacy 1 plus 2d6 in difficulty 10. So we have a chance of getting 13? Yeah, sure, okay, there you go. You bring glory upon thine ancestors. Success by 1. Holy shit. The men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blinks towards you in a moment of indecision and stumbles up to the main deck in the tumult that seems to be taking place there. 100 experience points. Real quick, I think... Display. Controls? Font? Like, I think I got a different type of dice with a different, like, rolling animation or something as a result of that DLC I picked up. Deluxe dice. Animation. White pips, white Roman. Skin of the dice being rolled during skill tests. Blue pips, blue Roman. Red pips, red Roman. White pips, white Roman. Blue, what color pips do we want? Red? Red sounds fine. Okay. Deluxe Nostalgia mode. Toggles a special nostalgic UI that may remind you of classic RPG series we all know and love. Enable. It's the Ultima UI. Oh, that was cute. Alright, so there's... There. Shoddy wooden chest, 5 hit points. Thievery 1 versus difficulty 10. Athletics 1 versus... So, hold on. Leave it. Switch. Force it. Difficulty 10, we got 10. Force it? Oh, God. A buckler and a masterwork short sword. Accuracy is +1. Damage is 2 to 7 versus the 1 to 12. Crits is 2.4 versus 1.75. It's worth more money. It's Better accuracy. Which means I'd have a better chance of hitting with it, considering I kind of suck at this crap. So there's a... Cannot rest anywhere in this area. You must look for a suitable campsite elsewhere. Flimsy wooden door. Try picking it. Failure. Party is... Okay, so... Force it. Unlocked. I'm sorry, what? See nothing of interest? You see a grisly scene. You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years called Sullum. The youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Moderate attunement tonic. What does this do? Oh, attunement. Oh, it's basically like ether. Apothecary's desk. Moderate tonic of vitality, electrical resistance, fire immunity, and strength. A desk with a surgeon's journal, brandy, and gold. What is with the surgeon's journal? Can I look at this? Journal that was kept by the ship surgeon of the Zephyr. Read. Written on the day of the departure from the mainland. Left Adler's helm today with a full complement of passengers. Mercenaries by the looks of it. Paid well. Ship was dispatched by Guild before we could fully restock medical supplies. Hopefully we won't need them. Then again, our passengers make me uneasy. Written 5 days ago. Brawl and mess. Had to set nose. Men seem on edge. Can't say I blame them. They've been sleeping poorly and dreams are unsound. Written 4 days ago. Egan came to me today with a bite wound that he sustained whilst working in the hold. Didn't see creature, and I wouldn't say it was a rat's bite if it weren't for the size and some aspect of the definition that I find hard to explain properly. Written 2 days ago. Was visited today by Navigator Aslam. He asked for white fern, a sedative, claiming he had trouble sleeping. Suspected he was not fully forthcoming, and when pushed, he mumbled something about the stars being odd. Not sure what he meant, and he left before I could push him further. Written today. Men are about to break. We cannot maintain our course for Idra. Captain advised me today to make ready the surgery and to expect casualties. I suspect he intends to inform our passengers that he refuses to land on the island. If this is my last, the entry trails off. Anything else? There's a table. Fine dagger. Actually, fine dagger, hold on. It's a lot less damage, accuracy +1, crit is a lot better. I'm gonna stick with the Masterwork short sword. What is with the beds? Why are they highlighted? Cannot rest. Because normally you could rest, I guess. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired, a coarse thug of a man named Gustavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. Address the ship's captain. You direct your attention to the ship's captain. You know him to be a reasonable but suggestible man. At present, his usually placid eyes are wild with panic or anger. I paid you for passage to the shore, did I not? The captain lowers his weapon and speaks earnestly. The cost of Idra is cursed. We'd heard tales and assumed them grog-drenched rumors only, but there's something between us and the shore that will drag us all to a watery grave. What are you talking about? What have you seen? Naught but glimpses. My men have seen the shadow of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. Gustavo glares murderously at the captain. You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? There's desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. You need to be alive to rescue this girl you speak of. You speak sense. Perhaps it's better to turn around? Gustavo lets out a short, hoarse laugh. Danger, I don't mind. Working for fools? That's how people get killed. Before you can reply, Estavo whistles and his men charge at you and the ship's crew. Fend off the mercenaries. Moving at least 2 tiles in a straight line before performing an attack allows characters with a melee weapon to perform a charge attack. Charge attacks significantly increase your likelihood to hit. Okay, so charging isn't an action. You have to actually move 2 or more. Okay. Charge attacks add a bonus to your hit chance depending on how far you manage to move before attacking. The teal pips over the character indicate how much momentum is built up by the charge. The more momentum, the bigger the charge bonus. A successful charge will give the following text printout, the bonus that was added to the character's to hit roll. A character can be flanked if opponents occupy the tile above and below it, or to the left and to the right of it. It's basically opposite sides. It is much easier to hit a flanked character. A rogue will automatically backstab flanked targets to deal massive amounts of damage. Massive amounts of damage. Here the main character has... Okay, flanking 2. Here the main character has moved to the right of the mercenary. And then Roland moves to the left of the mercenary who's now flanked. Note the red double arrow icon that indicates when a character is flanked. Okay. Death or glory. I like how they had to go into so much depth and detail on what flanking means. I'm like, wait a minute. How do you not know what flanking means? So these are the mercenaries, right? Yeah, so the red outlines are mercenaries. Where am I putting him? If I put him here, here. Okay. And then myself here, here. Begin combat. Oh, God. Okay. Magic missile. Ah. Cascade. So I can cast again. I'm running out of spells already. No, don't do a Mark of Illumination. Shit. Oh well. Okay. I don't have any MP left. Defending thrust and parry. Wait, 12 electric damage. There we go. Jeez. What is this lesser frenzy that just barely lasted anything? There's a whole lot of crap going on. Panic. Defending. This other mage up here is like beating the shit out of everything. I kind of feel like... Yeah, he has lightning strike. Oops. Hitting escape goes back here. I feel like it moves too fast for me to really understand everything that's going on in combat, and at the same time, I don't mind it. So we have him and him. So let's go... Air. Okay. Oh, shit. Because he moved away from an enemy, he lost his turn to a disengage. Okay, that's different. So there's some D&D elements to some of this combat. Shit. You guys gonna get rid of this guy? You... excuse... Oh my god, my main character is getting hurt. What is 4? Consumables. It's fine. Gained a 139 experience. Scimitar, fire arrows, leather armor, buckler. I feel like we just shouldn't be picking up everything, but I'm gonna do it right now. Because why not? Okay. Look at this. You rest your sword arm and survey the carnage. Then suddenly a loud crash as something collides violently with the hull. Surviving mercenaries and crewmen alike fight to keep their footing as the ship lurches. Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Estavo must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. Go to Roland's aid. You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip, and your fingers close only around thin air. You missed him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downwards. You watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing freightably, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandoned ship! As you jump, you hear the terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of the water winds you. The waves pummel you down, and the currents beseech you to go deeper, ever deeper. Peaceful blackness. Sink. Two weeks earlier. This was the demo that we initially played, not the newest demo that was out. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble House Baron. What is Baron? House of Baron is one of the richest and most influential houses in the north. The current head is the Lord Cato Baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Arms Master Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. Come here, whelp! An aging armored man in the livery of House Baron stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face fringed top and bottom with wild white hair. Return his walk on by. Tell me, boy, what would your father say if he knew you considered yourself better of his old friends? Though his voice is full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes, as though the old coals have begun to warm up. I have no time for the ghosts of my father's past. Disappointment clouds the man's face, and he calls after you. Very well, I suppose you're no longer the lad I remember. Lyra waits at the main entrance. She'll take you to the master for better or worse. I just dissed an old man that used to be a friend of my father. Puppy dog! You pet the dog. Yeah, it's the same as the other guard. A woman stands before the main entrance to the Villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she's the new master of arms at the house. No doubt she is the new master at arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Dilly. Master Cato welcomes you back to House Baron. The master is eager to meet with you and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens? Why have I been summoned? That is for the master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure old Kidian would be happy to see you if you've not talked to him already. Very well. Excellent, though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. The kitchen is in the building to the east, and the garden and hedge mazes to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs. You can pet the doggo again. You'll find the kitchen in the eastern end of the courtyard, the garden and hedge mazes to the west, and I need to remind you that it is a poor idea to enter the maze without a lantern. Have a good evening, my lord. You didn't let me go over there. You enter the kitchen and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Go to Magda in your mind. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hand. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son to the master-at-arms for the great House Baron, you did not go wanting. The materially at least. Thank you. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick up the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. Don't worry, he won't make a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Dilly, deep wounds take a long while to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumed her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? The man in his chef's outfit offers in a hoarse voice. Don't talk to me! Wait, who's this? The chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I'm Chef Armand, and my humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Indeed I am. The suggestion is thusly. Whilst I stroke the fire, you run down in the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal as long as you live. Very well. Splendid! The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northernmost room. Return when you have cured ham and cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Now venture forth into the underworld. Where is the cellar? Use the hatch in the floor over there. Amon points towards a wooden hatch by the wall. It's quite dark down there, but there should be a lantern and a chest near the stairs. Good luck. Continue. Chef Armand wanders back and forth, tending the fire and keeping his kitchen tidily. He is the gait of a man who has been on his feet for far too many hours. Leave. Hello. Okay, you don't want to talk to me? Fine, I don't want to talk to you. So, this chest? Yes. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff and their wine tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Equip the lantern. Yeah, I like using the WASD better than using the mouse to move. Mostly because if you click, he just keeps going, I think. You can stop him, but you gotta click quickly to get him to stop moving. See, cured ham. Picked up a cured ham. Oh my god, the cheese! What happens if you take all the ham and all the cheese? You're gripped by a long-hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in so doing, preserved its strength, and now it demands freedom. You could still recall smelling him before you could make out his writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valeria, open the door! Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her away? Her chambers were locked from inside. Where is she? Try to shake some sense into him. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her, wandering the forest outside the estate. Mistress Valeria. Help him stand. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know. The seed was planted in Valeria that night. But how could you know? You were but a babe yourself. You helped lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, father. Lord Cato trusted me and I failed him, but Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mind broken and that spawn of a child. Your father's voice seized with fury. Enough. Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot mother. Wow. Your father steps away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. Strike the man. You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there. See brandy crates. Take the brandy. Nothing over here? Okay. Is there a map button? There is, I don't know what it is. There's a journal. Inventory. You can't make camp on this map. Oh. Okay. Armand wanders back and forth. I have the ham and cheese. Perfect! First of all, here is some bread. Now the cauldron is quite empty and just warm enough for you to use. Remember, You need both the bread, ham, and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Now go give it a try and bring me the result. I shall see if you have it in you. So here. This is the crafting screen. To create new items, double-click ingredients in your inventory to place them in the workstation and then press craft. If the recipe is valid, new items will be created. The recipe list in the left column represents known recipes. You learn new recipes by experimenting or by finding recipe books out in the world. Recipes that can currently be crafted are shown in green. Clicking a green recipe will automatically add all necessary ingredients to the workstation. Crafting is dependent on the crafting skill. Crafting a valid recipe will always succeed, but depending on your skill and the recipe's difficulty, there's a chance you may produce more than one item. Cheese sandwich. Craft. It's not a valid recipe. Got 2 cheese sandwiches. For a few short moments whilst eating a melted cheese sandwich, all is well in the world. I mean, yeah. Present the sandwich for inspection. Armand wafts the scent of the grilled sandwich toward his nose. The crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham. Perfection. You shall indeed never go hungry in the night. Leave. That's what he says. Whoa. Doggo! Her Master Kato isn't seeing anyone. Charmed, I'm sure. Anything there? No. This is the maze. Love how I'm just shoving myself against that wall. Oh my god. Hello. You stand before the gate to the hedge mage. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. The sounds and smells of the estate grounds as they were long ago call to you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depths. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old and you're a year her senior. Let's play hide and go seek of the maze. I'll hide. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance. You better run, Star Child. Only my mother ever calls me that, Embla says, frowning. Where did you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you before she darts off into the maze. Give chase. You hear a man's voice yell Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost you in the winding passages of the hedge maze. Your memory tugs at you, urging you on to the center of the maze. Does it matter if we explore the whole maze, I wonder? Like, I feel like exploring the whole maze is pointless, but at the same time, I'm like, what if you uncover another memory just from going through it? You stand in the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean, the rock at its heart a windswept island. You found me, Daydreamer. You remember the tone of her voice. You can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl wading through the pond. Why do you always come here? I like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slight motion, hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface. Where water and skin meet, strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. Embla, you'll get in trouble. Stop it. Embla moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you could see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city reaching towards the heavens? The silence is shattered by a shout, along with the beguiling images. Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately. That's my father. Something's wrong. It's mother. She's ill again. I think I cause it, with what I can do. It poisons her mind. How long until mother isn't mother? Or until father isn't lord, or your father isn't master at arms? How long will any of it last? Why are you talking like this? Do you ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through? Embla starts as your father steps breathily into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother is ill and needs you. Now. Say nothing. Your father shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a chill has crept into your bones. Best to move on. Yeah, you can't really go further north. Who the fuck is this? I say, I'm quite lost. Yes, you are. How do I get to the center? Here, this part. Okay. Sure. Wanna know what sex looks like? It looks like this. Not with the woman. This guy. Oh, I can't. Chomdom shout. Don't tell me you're an audience. Don't tell me you're an audience. I can't. Can't keep slamming against him. I don't want to talk to him. Ugh. Nothing more to say to you. I kind of like talked really shitty to him. There you are. If your nostalgia is appeased, the master will see you now. Let's just go see Kato. Very well, if it pleases you. The master is in his office, just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly, and you may not have another chance to walk the grounds. On second thought, I'd rather explore a bit more first. Excellent, though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. Whatever. I'm curious about this way. We already saw that. Is there nothing else for me to, like... Okay. Stop putting out fires. Okay. Sorry I did that. Okay. Let's go see Kato. Yes, I remember the way. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face, and she beckons you to lead the way. The opulence is faded, the shadows longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. Try to remember how long it's been. It's been years, perhaps decades since you were here. Not since your father was the house arms master. Not since... You must have your wits about you, and perhaps now is not the time to dwell on painful memories. Not since your father's exile. You were no more than 12 when you were driven from the household. Hard were the years that followed. The mercenary life is bloody and unforgiving. Those years stole your childhood and eventually took your father too. But your father had always insisted to his dying breath that his failure had been his own, that he had gotten the fate he deserved. The memories are painful nonetheless. Be on your way. Flanking the doorway are two marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the two women depicted fills you with sadness. Examine them. One you recognize immediately, Valeria Baron, the mistress of the house. You remember her as a gray ghost, absent and unwell. The other statue depicts the girl, the one you knew so well, Embla Baron, daughter of the house and now a woman grown strong and clear-eyed. Her likeness has none of her mother's cowed timidness. How fares Embla? Lyria's eyes flicker ever so slightly. We should hasten to Master Baron. He's been long impatient to see you. But what of Mistress Valeria? The mistress is vacationing in the countryside, Lyra answers curtly. Be on your way. That is... I'm gonna go this way. She's all like, you need to go... I'm not like, I go where I want to. Library! Summon vermin spells, take it. Take it. Magic spells. Oh no. Fucking hell. Oh my god. She's all like, you're supposed to be seeing the master. I'm like, shut the fuck up, backhander. Set her on fire with a flick of my wrist. Let me in. Hold on, so I'm curious, because I could probably turn the music down a little bit. And I could probably have the sound go up. I'm gonna change the volume on my desktop. Because I feel like the music could be lower, but the volume, Stop it. Leave. She's like, what are you doing as he humps the table? Does all of this, like, count towards me? Lyra clears her throat behind you. Not that way, if you don't mind. The master's office lies through here. She motions to the left. Do you mind if I look around a bit? Master Cato has summoned you, and I don't intend to keep him waiting. Besides, there's no need for you to disturb the servants at their tasks. Very well. Lyra closes the doors to the dining hall. Let's not keep Master Cato waiting. The finality in her voice leaves no room for discussion. What is her stats like? She's got nice stats. What level is she? She's level 9. Fuck, that's why. Cato Baron sits tall in a tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, with a few more crow's feet. Nonetheless, he has lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. This study, like the rest of the villa, is half-lit, giving a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood. It's a mercy to see you again. Your own man and in your prime, Cato says before a frown consumes his smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love. But perhaps together we can yet improve our collective circumstances. So you know my father is dead. Cato leans forward, hands clasped beneath his chin. I shan't deny it, I was saddened to hear of his passing. Despite everything, I remember him fondly. No need to dwell on the past. Cato is caught off guard for a moment before letting out a deep breath. Then the years have bestowed you with wisdom. I'm glad, for it has forsaken the house of Baron. Why have you called me here? Embla is missing. Cato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg of you, Dilly. Help me find my daughter. Help her return home where she belongs. What's happened to her? She left without notice a week ago. From the scant clues we had, we believe she boarded a ship bound for one of the Outer Isles, Idra. But she went of her own free will. At the time, I thought little of it. Cato begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports. Grave ones. Reports? No one and no word has left Idra for days. Rumor has it even the Imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me one way or another. Any idea why she left? Something has been building in her for years, an aptitude of sorts. But I suspect you already knew? In any case, it's grown much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she is looking for answers. An aptitude? An aptitude of the worst kind. It does not spring from the canonical Imperial praxis. Instead, it comes from elsewhere. It is the kind the Empire does not suffer to exist. I hope it's only answers that she seeks. But why Idra? Why indeed? There's little on the island save the port of Horan. If Idra was her destination, she must have landed there. What can I do? Hire mercenaries. Travel to Idra and begin your search in the port of Horan. Oh, we killed the mercenaries. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost, bring back my daughter. Mercenaries? Yes, if nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That is why I have summoned a Roland Grey-Eye to me. A crude but effective sellsword that I've made good use of before. He shall accompany you on this task. Roland Grey-Eye? The man is a grizzled veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. Why is he level 1 then? He's also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. I'll take it into consideration. Cato shows you his upturned palms, beseeching, I know this thing I ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you? Do it for gold, Embla's sake, what makes you think I care, family's name. I accept for Embla's sake. I don't know why. I feel like you have some sort of weird, bond with her. Cato smiles softly, visibly relieved, and for a moment he looks like the man you remember. Have you any final questions or matters to discuss? Time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence. Let's just get on with it. Kato stands with poorly concealed effort, and Dilly, you stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There's no other outcome of this affair. Remain silent and leave. Are we going to be edgy? I'm going to say we have my word, Kato, and then leave. Not going to be that edgy. Shores of Idra. You made it to the bleak shores of the Isles of Idra. Oh, God. Where am I going? We can just sleep here, right? Water blocks your path. There's only... Oh, I lost everything. Everything we got in the ship is worthless. Slowly you drag yourself from the cold water into the relative safety of solid rock. You try and fail to stagger forwards as exhaustion washes over you in a great black wave. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rocky ground. Do I get to sleep now? Oh, look at your portrait. It's all messed up from all the damage I took. Hi, Solaro. You're awoken by the cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body is a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. You know, that's my own fault for putting my work phone on my desk because I needed to charge it. Like, they send one email, someone apparently still working, and it just like goes, anyways. Your body is a massive pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation. What a magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Not today. Minutes or perhaps hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. By some miracle, you are not only alive, but you find yourself on the shores of the cursed island of Idra. Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors. Lest you find equipment and companions soon, you may have cheated death in vain. Your character is critically injured. This means you have taken enough damage to reduce both your vitality and wounds. The green bar under your character's portrait represents your vitality score. Vitality is a buffer to your wounds. I really wish they had a number instead of a bar. And as long as you have vitality left, you won't take serious wound damage. Vitality is easily lost and easily regained. Potions and healing magic restore vitality even during combat. The second, purple bar, represents your wounds. Losing wounds is much more serious than losing vitality. Reaching 0 wounds means your character falls unconscious. Wounds can also only be recovered by resting or leveling up. Try to avoid taking wound damage at all costs. Whenever you take wound damage, you gain an injury condition as indicated by the icon on the portrait. Injuries confer serious penalties to your character and can only be removed by resting. A party full of injured party members has its combat effectiveness seriously reduced. Making camp and resting is the surest way to restore an injured character. Note that resting is not possible in every location, so plan accordingly. You can also rest at inns when you find them. Oh, God. Can I rest here? Hold on. Dilly reaches level 2, plus 2 vitality, plus 4 attunement. For the first time in your life, you are overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you are certain it's the one you are supposed to take. I have 3 points to distribute. I like the effectiveness, but honestly, I desperately need more attunement. So increase that. Increases max cascade, that would be nice. More air magic. I'm gonna put a point there. And put a point there. Actually, hold on. Put a point there, because then I'll get increased lore. Save and exit. Oh, when you level up, you heal. What did we say? Not today. Clearing the unexplored fog of war around you by walking reminds you of the old Warcraft games. I do love the fog of war. I remember the old Warcraft games that did that. I don't remember if Warcraft was the first game that introduced the Fog of War, though. Goblet, fishing hook, and gold. Sure, loot it all. Can I use a fishing hook here? Small metal hook used by locals to catch a variety of fish. Use it. No, can't. Okay. What is that? Spotted something. Old shears. I'm not as concerned with needing weapons as other characters would be, just because I have my spells. Wading out of the freezing surf, you lose your footing on the slick stones and fall heavily to the ground. There's a sudden blur of movement in the corner of your eye, and as you frantically try to get to your feet, you slip again. Standing above you on a large rock is a young woman dressed in nautical guild livery. Wet auburn hair clings to her face in the cold wind. Magi's balls, I was sure was the only one to make it ashore. The woman leaps to the rocks and helps you back on your feet. Looking you up and down, she fetches a wineskin from her belt and offers it to you. The skin is nearly empty save for a last mouthful of brandy. You drink it down greedily, and slowly you feel a modicum of warmth creep into your bones. You recognize the young woman's face now. She must have served on the Zephyr. What's your name? Katiana's my name. The crew calls me Kat, or rather they did, I suppose. She looks up and down the beach with a furrowed brow. I love her already, though. Clear the oh yeah, yeah. Listen, you have to get up. We need to get off this beach before you freeze. Or worse. Worse? There's something wrong about this place. Can't you feel it? Like a taste in your mouth, and there are beasts. Huge sea creatures I ain't never seen afore. I saw them dragging the dead crewmen into a cave west of here. At least I hope they were dead. Cat shudders. What do you suggest? We need supplies and shelter first. There must be salvage to be had among the wreckage on the beach. I also think I spotted the chimney of a house just north of the cliffs. A warm fire and some food would go a long way. Kat offers you her hand and drags you to your feet. She looks pensively towards the west. Also, as I said, there's a cave west of here. I think the crabs dragged off most of the corpses there, but what if they're not all dead? Might be other survivors like you and me. What's more, there's a chance one of the officers was carrying the seal when the boat sank. If we can find it, the Nautical Guild would give anything to have it returned to them. Seal? Captain Seal. It's a medallion of sorts that's carried on every guild vessel. It's not just for show either. They say the seals are forged by the Magi and that they have secret powers, but I don't know nothing about all that. All I know is the guild pays well to have one returned if a ship is ever lost. It's always worn by one of the officers, but I don't think the captain had it on him when the fight broke out. Might have been the first mate was carrying it, and I think he was still alive when the ship sank. So I would say the cave to the west is where we should start looking. Ready to go? I have some questions first. There'll be plenty more time for that once we get off the beach. Are you ready? Let's go. Good. I found this bow in a cargo crate. We best find you a weapon too as soon as possible. I suspect we'll need it before long. Together you begin to move off the beach and towards whatever darkness dwells in the island's interior. So what, we're going west now? If you're not already done so, that might be a good time to level up. The White Cross... Okay. Cat reaches level 2. For the first time in your life, you're overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you are certain it is the one you were supposed to take. So what can we make her? Tradecraft. Oh, she's a rogue. What is she? She's a thief. It's a rogue who uses stealth to set up devastating backstab attacks. The main attribute for this class is agility. Attributes, blah, 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 blah. What is this? Poor arrows. Okay. Light weapon initiate. Rogue blade, rogue ranged. Thievery, increase her thievery. Am I actively going to have someone who steals? That's an Izek thing. I don't usually do that. So, let's increase her light weapon. Light weapons expert increases piercing damage. Rogue blade, rogue ranged. He cannot be bought yet. Must have light weapon expert. Here. Expert. Range, give her bow accuracy. Cannot be bought. Character must be at least level 5. What? Fuck. I guess we're gonna give her Backstabber. Give her Thievery. And increase her Stealth. Hide in combat. You gain the ability to hide whilst in combat. Attacking whilst hidden triggers the Backstab ability. Ooh. Get rid of that. Do that. Save and exit. Okay. What is she using? She has a club. Why the fuck are you using a club? Okay, so there is more stuff on the beach. Short sword and crude short sword. Loot it. Press tab to exit or escape to clear the console. Some helpful commands. Heal full all. Heals the party fully. Add money. So you have cheat commands in this. That's funny. What is that? Short sword, crude short sword. Give myself the crude short sword. Give her the short sword. Oh, leave. Not the barrel. There's something up there, but... I was hoping there was going to be something there. Like, why go there otherwise? There is someone dead there. A sailor's corpse. Gold, checkered tunic, hood, hand axe. What's with the hood, though? It's just a checkered tunic. Oh, now I'm naked. Just walk around naked. Hood, it's headwear. There. I'll wear the checkered tunic. Sure, why not? That's why I look like this now. Yeah. A wooden doll, buttons, and gold. What? Why is there a wooden doll? Rations. Shouldn't I have her since she's better at spotting things? Like, what's her attributes? Awareness, 2. What's mine? Awareness, 2. Never mind. She sucks. She's the same. She's more well-rounded. What is that? You see climbing holds. I don't trust that. Here, you do it. Athletics, 3 plus 2d6. Must roll a 7 or higher. Leave. Cracked wine jug, worn dice. I don't know why I'm picking up all this stuff. The stench of rotting flesh fills your nostrils. Ahead of you, grotesquely misshapen crustacean horrors feast greedily on the corpses of the dead crew of the Zephyr. Blasted horrors, cat spits through gritted teeth. What manner of forces spawn these creatures? Can I just attack? Pass a turn, hide, cast a spell, draw your weapon, and go to combat. Steal thyself. Put her here. I don't much like putting myself in the front of combat. Begin. Alright. Her turn. Charge, +1. Crab. 6 vitality, 6 wounds. Okay. Cast spell. Flaming magic missile. 6 damage. Don't hit her. She hasn't taken any damage. There, she took that one out. Ah, shit. But now she can backstab. Yes. So worth it. There we go. What is this? Chittin. Don't say things like that. That's rude. The foul caves. Aeons worth of the sea's ravage upon the land has given birth to this cave. From its depths, the stench of seaweed and rotting flesh arises. So foul is it that it feels like some evil entity attempting to force its way through the pores of your skin into the core of your being. Toughness versus 10. Try not to vomit. Success by 11. Bring glory upon thine ancestors. Stealing your resolve, you manage to calm your breathing. Though the stench persists, you manage to push the image of foul things in the darkness, feasting on the spilling entrails of swollen sea corpses from your mind. You carry on into the darkness. I don't like the fact that it's dark. Mark of Illumination. Okay, so that does work well. Picked up Cave Child. Small pinkish mushroom that's sometimes found in caves, though eating it will cause acute vomiting and is a valuable alchemical ingredient when used properly. Buttons. Small collection of mismatched buttons. Wooden doll. Made of smooth yew, these dolls are popular gifts given to local children, and also voodoo dolls. Oh shit. Blood will flow! Begin combat. Hold on. Oh fuck. There's too many of them. Okay. Shit. Put her here. Put him there. Begin combat. Because she can't reach target. What about her? Where's her bow? I thought she had a bow. What happened to her bow? Four arrow, ammo, piercing. Yeah, but where's the bow that she had? I thought she had a bow. Did we somehow, like, just toss the bow and say, fuck this, we don't need it anymore? Or did she just not have one? Oh, shit. They're coming. Oh, no, she has it right here. Yes. Great. Cast spell. Magic missile. 7 damage. Do it again. Magic missile. 1 damage. Okay. Shit. What is this up arrow? Conditions illuminated? Oh, is that what it means? Okay. How do I swap these on the fly? There's got to be a quick key for swapping those, right? Where's the controls? Swap weapons. Spellbook G. Light torches T. We don't have any torches. The fuck is our swap weapons? I don't think there is a swap weapon. No. Okay. Just hit this one. Good job. She murdered it. Magic. Magic missile. And, this one, sure. 8 injured. Okay, you're fine. You're ending your turn. Hold action until end of turn? Or just repeat last action. Hold action. View combat log. Open current character's inventory. Pass turn and defend. Ah! Oh shit. Get out of the way. Shift. Ow! She missed. Great. Magic. Flaming fist. Go. Swap. Ow! This is a bad idea. Shit, she missed! Oh no, we're out of mat. We're out of... Oh no. What is this? Attunement? Drink it. I'm not wasting it. How long does sticks and stakes? It's not happening. Magic missile! Ugh! Why is it still alive? It's still alive even after all that magic missile. Shit. Kill it. Fuck! Bitch! Swap with her. Ow! Okay. So she's not doing very well. She just crit hit the crab in the back and I think she killed it in one hit. Go. No. Oh no. Somehow she backstabbed that one. Loot. We're leaving. Can we camp on the beach, maybe? Wait, did I level up? I did! +2 vitality, +4 attunement. I'm fine with that. Okay. 3 new attributes. Increase attunement with 3 more points there. Increase lore, increase spell burn. Spell burn takes damage. Do you think I can take damage easily right now? No. No, I can't. I don't even know what earth spells do. Look. There. We did that. So I'm a lot more survivable now. She is not. Okay. Is there a way to, like, save? Do a first save. OMG, we gonna die. Here, rest. Oh my god. This is the camp screen. Use it to feed the party and select camp activities for the party members before resting. By default, the game always autosaves when you make camp. To fully recover from injuries, your party members must be well fed. Normally, 10 points of food is required per party member to recover 100%. Add food from your inventory by double-clicking it. Note that prepared meals add a lot more food per item than raw ingredients. Seek out crafting stations to craft meals from raw ingredients. You also need to select camp activities for your party members. These provide bonuses based on your character's skills. Dilly must roll 2d6 plus 8 lore versus 10 difficulty. He attempts to instruct the party using their lore skills. Success gives small experience reward. Forage, find some food. How much do we have? We have... It's just chitin? No, it's rations. It's 10 food value. We're a fucking mess. Small chance to create a small number of hunting arrows depending on the crafting skill. Activity entertain. Tries to lift the comrade's spirits using the diplomacy skill. Success adds a motivated condition to all party members. I love how train is just... Do you need more experience? I do like how also you don't have to worry about the number of arrows. I have enjoyed in the past games that have that realistic aspect of you need to be mindful of how much ammo you have on you. But I desperately need to not be relying on that because we fucking suck right now. Okay. Magic, Mark of Illumination. I mean, just cast it. Picked up rope. A lantern. Oh, thank God. Fuck Mark of Illumination. Sturdy wooden chest. Hold on. Leave. Do it on her. Pick it. Unlocked. 10 experience. Copper locket, 23 gold, scrimshaw, and padded armor. Small carving made from walrus teeth. Copper locket. Necklace can be sold for a few coins. Padded armor. Let's just loot it all. Can she wear the patterned armor? Yeah, she can. God, she fucking needs that. So what is soak? It's a measure of damage absorption, usually conferred by armor. Some creatures also have natural soak due to thick hides. For every physical attack scored on the character, the damage is reduced by a random amount ranging from 0 to the character's combined soak. Oh. Armor piercing. An attack that is armor piercing ignores the target's soak value. This means that the damage is not reduced by armor. That's kind of cool. Stop it. Stop it. We gonna die. Overwrite. Strangely haunting piping can be heard from the caves ahead. Surely it must be the wind. Then again it rises and falls with an eerie sense of musicality that does nothing to set your mind at ease. Forge ahead. What the fuck? Begin combat. Ow! Ow! Five piercing. She is not going to do well. Oh, God. Cast spell. Blank! Goodbye! Oh, it only works briefly. Oh, cat. Oh, no. She's knocked out. She's injured in her torso and in her head. Load. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Katarina, I'm sorry. But am I sorry? Am I sorry enough? Go this way. To the last. What the fuck are those? Albino Leech. Level 3 Agile Beast. Fell Animal. To hit +5. Damage 1 to 5. Vitality 17. Wounds 9. They don't soak any damage though. Magic. Missile. Cascade. Magic Missile. 10 damage. There we go. Oh, no! Well, she's not doing very well, is she? No matter what happens, she's just not doing very well. Flaming Fist, Mark of Elimination, Magic Missile, Blink. Magic Missile. Not doing great. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, she's such a mess. She's got a head injury. Okay. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we should leave here for now. Or just go in a different direction. Large misshapen crabs emerge from the water all around you. Intentionally or not, the seemingly mindless beats have lain in ambush for you. Fuck. Oh wait, there's only... Wait, how many are there? To play your party. Just begin combat. She's screwed anyways. Soak -2. Oh fuck, because their armor... She's not doing very well. Magic missile. Ugh. I put myself in their path. Okay, so you put that. Fire. She got a critical hit. That could have been worse. Not by much. She's almost dead. What does she have? Her vitality's at 0. Her wounds are at 9. I don't think she's doing very good. I think we need to leave. What is this? Wait, what is that highlighting? Maybe we should just go back. Hold on. Maybe I should just do it this way. Just do party food. Dilly can train. Cat can... She has a chance to find some extra food depending on her survival skill. What's her survival skill? God damn it. Cat must roll a 2d6 plus 2 survival versus 10. Ugh. She has a better chance of foraging. Begin rest. Camp activities begin. Cat failed to find any food. Party was well fed and rested 8 hours, recovering fully. 29 experience. Yay! We don't have much more food. Hold on. Save. Oh my god, we're gonna... Okay, new save. Oh my god, we gonna starve. Like, I probably should be like saving these in a more thoughtful way like I used to. Like 1-save, numbering them, you know? So I don't like come back to this in like a week and go, what was my last save? Oh my god, we gonna die. Oh my god, we gonna starve. Oh my god, oh my god. Is this... Who goes there? A haggard man dressed in the livery of the Nautical Guild huddles apprehensively in the corner of the small chamber you're standing in. His lips are dry and cracked and he appears to be parched. Dead Emperors! Please tell me you found a way out of this pit. I have. Curse me, I have to get out of this hole. I don't even know how long I've been in here. Days? It's like time doesn't pass right. But I've not died from thirst yet, so it can't be that long. I just need to get out. Hold on, how did you end up here? They took the bodies of the drowned, men and women I've known for years, all blue and swollen, dragged them into this cave. Crabs as big as horses. How could such a thing be? What's wrong with this place? In any case, I was too weak to fight back, and I landed, and they must have thought I was dead. Dragged me into the darkness. But when I heard those sounds, claws rending dead flesh, something awoke in me. I kicked and screamed as best I could, and they let me go. I ran as fast as I could, but I took a turn in the darkness and ended up here. I could hear them moving about in the caves around me, and I didn't dare to try to make it out. If you hadn't come in here, I'd have died from thirst. The way out should be clear for you now. Thank you so much. I'll live to see another day. By the Golden Dead, I'll be mending my wicked ways if I ever make it out of here. No more dice and whoring. Okay, good luck. Desperate man wastes no time scrambling past you and towards fresh air and relative safety. That was Ari, Cat seems flustered. Poor bastard, seems like he's losing his mind the way he was talking. Trapped down there for days. He's an arse, but he didn't deserve that. None of them did. Okay. It's a difficulty 10. We're gonna have her do it. Because her thievery is at 5, so you're gonna pick it. Unlocked. Tonic of Vitality, Cure Disease, and Cure Poison. I mean, it's a basic healing potion, which is nice. Oh my god, we're gonna starve. Overwrite. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Not having a map kind of throws me on the whole, which way have we come from? Shit! Oh wait, we're better off this time, aren't we? Here. You get to be there, be in combat. Oh no! Stop it! Okay. Flaming Fist, there. 6 fire damage, and then hit it. There. So, you are gonna go... Oh, that's not what I wanted her to do. Ow, I'm bleeding! Motherfucker! Flaming Fist. Cascade. There. Bleeding's ended. Okay, you... I need your dagger on. There. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, I'm a mess! Oh, no. This is not normal mode. How hard is hard mode? I mean, to be fair. You're doing well, been forever since you've been here. Got busy with college, stopped having time for Twitch. We missed y'all. We missed you too! I'm gonna reload it because, oh my god, we're gonna starve. Oh my god, we're gonna be dead by some giant leeches. Oh shit, why did I click things? Stop. That's why I hate the click to move part. To the last? I thought it said to the lust for a second. Okay. You are gonna be right there. The end. No, stop it. Magic. Missile. Magic missile. 6 damage, okay. Then she is going to use her sword. Shit. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. It's not going to make it there in time if I do that. Fuck. Can't she hide during combat? Wasn't that the whole thing she could do? I gave her that ability. No maneuvers. Oh wait, maybe not yet. Fucking hell, bitch. Stop. Does she just not have enough light? Is that her problem? Magic missile. Okay, that one's dead. Oh shit, she's fucked. Consumable. Tonic of Vitality. There we go. That's better. That at least kept her alive. Forgot I could see everything over here. Okay. Go this way. Oh, shit. Oh. There's no light because I moved out of the light. Stay here because I think she's backstabbing. I don't know how. Okay. Maybe she's backstabbing because it was in the dark? I don't know. It was really wonky, and at the same time, I don't hate it. It was a mess. Glowman. Gold, 84. We are an absolute mess right now. Oh my god, we're gonna starve. Maybe I should leave the cave, and we'll come back. I don't want to climb up those handholds because you know what's going to happen. She's going to fall to her death. Go this way. Yeah, there's another handhold there. I do love the movement doing that. Just banging up against things rapidly. Did I get this box? Oh, I guess it's nothing. Are you a person? A lanky man with skin like sun-dried leather stares slack-jawed at you. He's dressed in rags with a wide-brimmed hat and a large bundle of scraps slung over his shoulder. Do Basilio's eyes deceive him? More ghosts? Or did the sea spit you back out alive? Not many are that lucky. Your eyes fall on the crude spiked club that hangs in his belt. Who are you? Basilio makes his living picking at what the mother of maelstroms does not swallow. And it's been, oh god! Snake. Impossible! Hi, Crank Show. Hi, everyone. Hi, Raiders. How are you guys? I was looking for my phone initially to find out what time it was. Okay. We're playing SKALD. What is the subtitle to it? The Dark Priory or something? Against the Dark Priory. Against the Black Priory. Black? Black. Anyways, or dark. Anyways, it's Reese just came out today and it's based off of old school retro RPGs and I'm loving it so far. Lots of dialogue, lots of reading. How are you guys doing? What were you playing? What were you doing? How are things? Was it good? Did you enjoy? Was it a good game? Was it a bad game? Anyways. Crates and barrels and even the odd fleshy morsel. The man bears a row of blackened teeth and what you assume is a smile. What's the club for? The club is caked in dried blood and of crude design. It has the look of a tool used well and often. Basilio offers up a chuckle that is chillingly out of place as he pats it. Every now and then Mother Maelstrom offers up a little fish that have a bit of fight left in them. All Basilio does is help put them to rest. How many fish did you put to sleep today? He looks taken aback by the question. Don't worry. Basilio did them all nice, just like Father taught him. Anyone still squirming gets a knock on his shell till he's good and floppy. Not to worry, been doing it for years. Used to helping my da hold him down while he did the knockin', quick as you like. Basilio offers an eager smile as if to reassure you that he's very good at what he does. Ugh. Got suspected to a lot of mid-tier game trailer footage. I like looking at some game trailer footage. It's always fun times. Like, it's always fun times, and then occasionally you see the ones that you're just all like, what the fuck is this, and why is anyone releasing it? You murder survivors to steal their belongings. Basilio fidgets in obvious discomfort at not understanding what you're trying to get at. The drowned men belong to Mother Maelstrom. Doesn't matter if a few of them manage to wriggle onto the shore for a last gup of air. They're drowned men nonetheless, and all Basilio is doing is sending them back to where they belong. That's the way we used to do on these islands. Now most folk have forgotten. But not me. Not Basilio. My family's been here for a long time. You deserve death or say nothing. How Chloe finally had a day off for one of these game events and your fucking internet went out 2/3 of the way through. Boo! Oh my god, say nothing. Listen here, Basilio has a proposal for you. The man smiles in greedy anticipation. Shore is bursting with bounty today. Man can make a fortune if he sets his mind to it. Better yet, no need for Basilio to risk his hide. You seem fit enough, and I've got coin. I'll buy whatever you bring me. Might even have a piece or two to sell if you're interested. Just beware them clippers. Clippers? Aye, crabs and critters and such. I knew what he was going to say, but... Groaning large and strange this time of year. Get your leg in their clippers and they'll lob it right off, so you best be careful. But not to worry, Basilio's always given them the laugh. Even when he was wee, must have been just as big back then, though it doesn't really feel that way. The old man's brows furrow, and for a moment he's lost in deep thought. In any case, Basilio will be warming his bones up at the old abandoned farmhouse right behind us. Find me there. We'll see. The man slinks off into the fog, heading north. As his form dissolves into the nothingness of the mist, you can hear him muttering to himself excitedly. He's known as the Wreck Picker. Can I get on top of the cliffs and get everything I was seeing now? Looks like it. So those are penny buns. Oh, freaking hell. Penny buns, penny buns, penny buns. They're mushrooms that make for excellent eating. Food value is 1. 1. So what, you need 20 mushrooms just to make these two happy again? Probably missed either Silent Hill 2, which was good, or a bunch of shooter stuff. Oh, the Silent Hill 2 trailer. I haven't even seen anything of it. I don't even know what to think of it. I know Isaac's really excited for it. I'm just like, I'm always hesitant on remakes, but it is nice when they come out and they're actually good. So if you hold down shift, it highlights everything. Anything that's in yellow is something I can interact with that I pretty much haven't interacted with. This gray highlight here, I've already interacted with it. Blood will flow. What the hell are these? Dire Hounds. Level 1 Agile Beast. They don't have any soak, so that means our hits will just hit. But I'm almost out of magic. I'm gonna put myself, so I'm gonna be right here. And then she can, dear God, woman, don't die. Here, be over here. Begin combat. Oh, God. Well, I see that running away was not the best option. I'm going to go here. And we're going to use Flaming Fist and set this one on fire. 10 damage. I think it's half its life, maybe. Hit it. Ugh. Oh, never mind. I murdered it. Backstep. Okay, this is going pretty well. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. That worked way better than I thought. Looks like they're putting in the effort at Bloober, which more reassured was afraid it would be the... Oh, okay. So it's looking decent then. That's good. You see onions. I want onions. Look at all these onions. I'm just gonna carry them around in our pack for forever. There's a dead body here. A body lies broken upon the ground, that it has been gnawed by hounds. It seems clear that this person fell or jumped from the cliffs above. Is there nothing on the body? Star spawn. So, to give you a basic gist of what we're doing, we were basically hired out by the Lord of basically an estate. You're looking at medieval type times. This also game is supposed to have a Lovecraftian bent, if you're wondering, and I'm very much looking forward to that. But you were basically hired out to find his daughter, who just up and vanished one day. You kind of grew up alongside her because your father used to be the master at arms of the household. Your father was also a drunk, went batshit crazy, and was kind of exiled from the household. You were only brought back in to find the girl, and after your father had died. We were on our way to the island. The entire boat went batshit insane between the sailors refusing to land the ship, saying that the waters were cursed, they could see things below it, and then the mercenaries that were on board decided they were going to try and kill the entire ship crew, which ended up in just a fight where you kind of had to pick one side or the other. I ended up siding with the ship crew. Technically, you should have sided with the mercenaries because they were the people that were hired to go with you. But I went with the ship crew, and anyways, and so we ended up getting shipwrecked, and we're on the island, and now trying to sort of pick up the pieces and figure out what the hell to do. But this is the island where she supposedly has gone to. A blood-curdling howl cuts through the fog. Whatever its source, it's not far away, and it sounds dangerous. Move on. Right. Pumpkin. Let me get this pumpkin. Can I not pick all of them? Apparently not. Pumpkin. The small farm is overgrown and derelict and appears to be abandoned. At one point, you muse, this must have been a quaint place. A good spot to raise a family, perhaps. Suddenly, as if summoned by your very thoughts, the faint but unmistakable sound of children's laughter is carried on the wind. The sound is oddly distorted with a strange echoing quality, and for some reason it chills you to your bones, because kids' laughter always does that. Sound is interrupted by a woman's cry of pain, or perhaps sorrow. I know they went to a lot of effort to write that out, but that is always the cheesiest like horror sound to me because it just gets overused. And yet at the same time I kind of like it. It's still cheesy and overused. Beds and inns. Keep an eye out for beds and inns or rest in while adventuring. Doing so is superior to sleeping in the wild. Okay. While resting at an inn or in a bed, you have the option to manage your party. Which means you can choose what characters get to be in part of your main party and who should wait in camp. Ooh! Camp followers do not earn experience and never participate in combat. There are a few exceptions to this, however, and there are some cases where even characters outside your main party may chime in during conversations. Probably for story reasons. There is a crafting cauldron here, though. Cheese sandwich. What is this? Onion, pumpkin, penny bun, ration. If I do onion, pumpkin, craft. Not a valid recipe. Penny bun, craft. Not a valid recipe. There's the one who cheated Mother Maelstrom and loaded with trinkets for old Basilio, perhaps. There might be some fine coin in it for you. The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you that clinks with the sound of coins. Stay as long as you like, just don't drink the water in the well. The fireplace casts a warm glow across the piles of old fish bones, broken furniture, and strange trinkets that litter the ruined home. Basilio hums contentedly to himself. Where did you get all that coin? The old man reaches into the leather pouch and pulls out a handful of strange coins that look nothing like standard imperial coinage. Though they are no doubt valuable, they're covered in greenish grime and make them almost look more like seashells than coins. Bounty from the deep, handed down from me da, who got it from me granda. He used to say granda was so strong in the old faith that Mother Maelstrom would let him go down into the deep and visit with them who lived there. Came back with sacks of this, he did. This is totally an Innsmouth thing. I see. The fireplace casts a warm glow across... Okay. What's wrong with the well? Best not drink the water there. Tastes funny and gives you strange dreams. Besides, the children mostly use it for their games these days. There are children here? Aye, Merita's little runts. Oleg and Anja, I think, spend most of their time playing with their mother in the well. Sound like two Overwatch wannabes and you're excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake? Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, there's always the whole, like, look at this game, it's based off of this super popular game that everyone wants to play, and then they keep on doing it even after it's not quite popular anymore. You're just like, please stop. Oh no. Don't worry, little ones are right as rain. Sometimes I even hear them laughing and singing rhymes all night down in the well. Say nothing. Fireplace, okay. I've chosen to end you. Let's trade. What does he have? So he has, what is this? A crude longsword. It's crude. Ooh, a hunting arrow. Okay. I was wrong. There is a limit to the number of arrows. Look at that. 12. 23 hunting arrows. Man, motherfucker. But there's also a lantern. He wants 18 gold for that. What about this? He'll pay me 1 gold coin for this. A cracked wine jug. Clay vessel commonly used to hold wine. It does its job poorly. He'll pay 1 gold. What about this goblet? A beaten up, ugly, albeit well-crafted tin goblet. He'll pay 2 gold. It's worth 8. Fishing hook. He'll pay 1. Old shears. A cutting tool commonly used by local farmers to shear their meager flocks. He'll pay 2 gold. Scrimshaw. Small carving made from walrus teeth. He'll pay 1 gold. 4 gold pieces for a wooden... He's not paying much, is he? Worn dice, the bane of fools everywhere. You wonder how many fortunes have fallen prey to its faded numbers. He'll pay 1 gold. Like, he doesn't pay really anything for any of this. What about the rags? He'll pay 0 for this. Copper locket. It's valued at 8. He'll pay 2. Rope. 20-foot coil of hemp rope, indispensable for splunkers and mountaineers. He'll pay 2 gold. I'm not selling that. Hand axe. He'll pay 9 for this. It's valued at 30. He'll pay 1 gold for this one. Its value is 1. Okay, you can have that. What about this one? He has 299 gold. What else does he have? He has a shield. Crude short sword. The hunting arrow is the only thing that I'd potentially want. I have 127 gold. Oh my god. I can just have her steal. Oh my god, old man is gonna kill us. Okay. Let's trade. This one. Steal it. Difficulty is 8. Steal. Success. Cat stole hunting arrow. Vendor's suspicion increased by 1. What is suspicion? It doesn't say. His sell multiplier is 0.96. His buy multiplier is 0.27. So he buys for like less than half. Thieves' tools. He shouldn't have this. Steal it from him. Oh, it makes it harder to steal. Vendor suspicion. So he sells for more money because he's like noticing things vanishing. Oh my god, none of this is worth enough to steal. Wait, did I successfully steal that stuff? Is that... Yeah, I did, look. I have 1 hunting arrow. 1 motherfucking hunting arrow. Exit. Chest ahead of you is wet and covered in seaweed. It also looks familiar. Instantly you realize this is your luggage from the Zephyr. It had been stowed too well to get to during the mutiny, but by some miracle it made it to shore where it must have been salvaged. Better yet, the combination lock remains sound, meaning the content of the chest is likely still unmolested. You best not be getting any ideas with my property, little fishy, Basilio growls as he eyes you suspiciously. I think you mean my property. What old Mother Maelstrom saw fit to bequeath upon me is keeps. Basilio's eyes narrow as he fiddles the strap of his club. Then again, that's not to say I mightn't be willing to make a deal with you. What did you have in mind? See, there's this man, a stargazer he is, came here a few days ago, perched himself on that cliff right over there. Basilio points to the cliff that rises over the beach to the east. Thing is, he was carrying something I can hardly put into words. It's like a tube with glass in it that you use to look at the stars and such. A telescope? Aye, that's what he called it. Old Basilio would love to have it if you can get your way up to where he made camp. There's meaning in the stars, you see, old wisdom and such. And don't fret, Basilio saw a big old fat crow circling near the camp. I'll bet Basilio's eye that the stargazer's dead and rotting and his telescope's just waiting to be salvaged. Diplomacy versus 14. I'd rather you just hand me my things. Mother Maelstrom's favored and all. Failure. You've been found wanting. What you mean? That just cause she made you live, now you're somehow entitled to Basilia's treasures? Fool, Basilia's the mother's chosen, not you. Now fuck off and get me that telescope if you want your bleeding box. I choose violence, you old fool. The man looks at you, eyes wide in genuine surprise and shock. Then a mask of pure rage falls across his face. You shouldn't be all healthy and like. Mother Maelstrom offered you up for me. Basilio will make you stop squirming, little fish. How many level? He's a level 2 fighter. What's his soak like? 0. In combat. For piercing damage. Okay. We're gonna cast spells on you. Mostly magic missile. And then how do you repeat the last one? Combat log, repeat last action. Dilly cannot afford to use magic missile. Shit! Stop it! Ow. Hold action till end of turn. There. Oh. Bow. Fire! Murdered him. He's got a crude mace. I pressed the wrong button. See nothing of interest. You see nothing of interest. Chest ahead of you is wet and salvage. Continue. Better yet, the combination. Open the chest. Your luggage. Robes, a fine dagger, moderate attunement tonic, and 100 gold. Shit. Press the wrong thing. Robes! Yay! Okay, there's like no reason for that. A fine dagger? She's a mess. We need 20 food. We don't have anywhere near 20 food. She's a mess. What about the well? Pumpkins. Emerging from the rocky shores, you surveyed the dreary interiors of Idra. Rolling hills and moors cover much of the surrounding areas, and tall, jagged mountains rise towards the north. East of you, a lighthouse can be seen, its faint light flickering against the gloom. Beyond that lies a bay, and from its far shore, the wind carries the foul stench of burning corpses. There's something wrong here on this island, something really bad. Cat suppresses a shiver. You came here for a reason, right? With mercenaries and all. Had to have been something important. I was hired to find somebody. Cat listens intently as you tell her about your quest to find Embla Eberron. Girl's lucky to have family care for her, Cat mumbles. So the old man told you she was last seen in Horan, right? Well, I've been to Horan, landed there on our last run. I could tell something felt off about the place, but nothing like this. Go on. Here's how I see it. Horan isn't far, just a day's march to the east around the bay. However, I think we need to be all clever-like about this. Make sure we rearm and maybe even try to pick up a few allies. If we rush in to end up dead, we're not going to be doing this Embla any good's what I'm trying to say. So we should explore around a bit, right? Gather a bit of intelligence and whatnot. I agree, we need to rather take it step by step. Yeah, just like that, Cat nods. See over there? Cat points towards the lighthouse to the east. Lighthouse is still lit, so it's bound to be manned. If we make our way there, we might find out more about what's going on. Might even scrounge up a hot meal. Let's get a move on. As you set out across the blasted landscape, you have a growing feeling that whatever horrific fate has befallen this region is somehow inexorably tied to your quest. Something dark and vast is slowly spreading throughout the Outer Isles, tentacles grasping greedily as if searching for something. Great adventures may lay ahead, but so does great terror. Of that you are absolutely certain. I like this little map. It's cool. So, oh my god, Cat is beaten. she's a little bit of a mess. I think it's a good point to stop. We will send you guys off. I hope you had fun. I've had a blast with this. I also noticed that I need to put it in windowed mode or something, because every time I click off of it, it vanishes. So, I'm gonna send you guys off in a